there's a hat, and then it says like hat.
Meet Cameron. She's 9 years old and loves being the center of attention. She also has Down syndrome. This doesn't stop her from playing the game she loves.
I love hockey.
Every Saturday morning, Cameron and her family pack up the car and head to the Jack Chiron Arena in Canada, home to the Capital City Condors.
Oh, what a shot!
The Capital City Condors is a team for kids and young adults with Down syndrome, autism, and other developmental disabilities.
Oh, there we are. You going? All right.
Jim Perkins and his wife Shanna created the team to get these kids out of the stands and onto the ice.
You know, if you hang around rinks at all, you notice that there are hundreds of kids playing, obviously, but there are a lot of kids in the stands, and we noticed that a lot of them were special needs kids, you know, and they were watching their siblings. They were the world's biggest cheerleaders ever, but it kind of struck us, well, they don't have a chance to play themselves, so they need a team of their own. So that was part of the incentive too, is to put a team together that could become theirs.
Cameron joined the team 3 years ago after parents, Sandra and Ross, met Jim through the Down Syndrome Association.
Cameron initially, when her mom and dad were helping with this golf tournament with the Down Syndrome Association, they're such amazing people. You kind of immediately feel like they're family. And by the end of that day, they were talking about, you know, as soon as she's old enough, we're going to make sure she becomes a Condor. So we've been in contact with them ever since, and we kind of couldn't wait for Cameron to be old enough so that she could become part of the team, and so that her family could become part of the family as well.
Cameron has an older sister who plays competitive ringette, and she's been dragged to every arena in Ottawa and the province to follow her sister around to play. And the first time we sat in the stands and watched her go out and skate, and the first time she scored a goal and was so proud of herself, that just brings tears to your eyes. And we just thought it was so amazing that this kid would get that opportunity to do that. We never thought that that would be a possibility, but we're so happy.
There we are.
Now in Ottawa, there are more than 100 kids like Cameron who have the chance to lace up.
A lot of people that I meet on the street and we start talking about it, they say, well, I'd love to get my kid involved, but they don't skate yet. It's like, well, that's okay, because most of them don't when they start out. So we have everything from brand new beginners just trying to figure out how to stand up on their skates, right through to some kids now that play pretty well, and I have to duck quite a bit when they're about to shoot. So.
It's not just about winning or losing for the Condor players. It's about the team spirit.
But they're still going home at the end of the day and telling Grandma that I'm the fastest kid out there and I have the best shot and I scored 4 goals, and you know, they're still feeling really good about themselves. So that's really what this is about. Again, we measure success by the size of the smiles on their face.
The goal of the Condors is to, you know, get as many kids playing Canada's game as possible. And we're so fortunate to have this team in our backyard, and I mean, you see so many stories of kids like Cameron who, when they're involved in programs like this, just flourish, right? Like they, you know, socially, I mean, there's kids on Cameron's team who honestly, you know, at the beginning were, you know, very antisocial or nonverbal, and this just brings so much good out of them, right? They're so happy to be at the rink. They're so, it's so exciting for the families and for them. And I think we are so blessed to have these guys in our backyard, and our wish is that every city had a team that would allow kids like Cameron to play.
And every team needs a captain. The Condors' honorary captain is Ottawa Senators player Kyle Turris. Kyle and his wife Julie got involved after former honorary captain and Sens player Matt Karkner left the team.
The first time they showed up, they had memorized all 50-plus kids' names at that point. They were greeting them at the door by name, and they had memorized the yearbook that I gave them because they, on their own initiative, felt like it was important. It would be important to the kids that they could connect with them right away. So the quality of this young couple is amazing.
Good one. Nice goal. Good job. When I get to come out, we've had a crazy schedule, so I haven't been able to come out that much. But when I do come out, it's unbelievable to see the smiles on their faces and just how there's no worries in the world. And this is the best part of the week for them, and it's the best part of the week, the month, the year for me, just seeing how happy they are and nothing worries them. Hey, how are ya?
He's kind of almost moved from the superstar in their minds to their friend, you know, and that is even more impactful, I think, than we imagine might happen.
To Cameron, he'll always be a superstar.
I want to be a player like Kaya Turris. Kaya. So I had Kaya and I had Sibin.
And the feeling's mutual.
I love her. She's hilarious, and we've become real good friends.
And friendship is what the Condors really care about.
Everyone is so proud of every kid on that ice. All the parents are. And we've made some really, really good friends in this program and met so many amazing families that, you know, are kind of going through the same stuff you are. And it's pretty neat. Okay?
For the 25th hour, I'm Mackenzie Kiernan.